So my question is, I forget exactly how I worded it, but basically I wanted to say, I'm kind of at an impasse with different spiritual practices, my next step in it. So I've just been debating what, I guess for my highest good and of the best service to others, what I should focus on right now.
You should focus on creating the energy within self that will allow you the clarity. Let me say it this way, the ability to retrieve the clarity for the questions that you have regarding your choices very easily. And of course, everything for you is naturally very easily because you are a divine creator who is utilizing the energy of the universe at your will. It is at your command. And so then the question becomes, what limiting beliefs can be altered for the more beliefs that are converted into unlimited beliefs, beliefs that are more in resonance then with your actual truth. The more you shift the vibration in your body, then, let me say it this way, when you have a thought, the cells and atoms and molecules respond immediately to that thought, and together that creates your vibrational stance. If there is confusion or not as much clarity as you would like regarding the directions that you can go, and any of them are good, then what you're wanting to access then is more clarity for your soul, you may call inner being, has the advantage here by virtue of its broader perspective, understanding that you, your soul, is has completely come forward into this body as you, but you represent only a portion of the total framework of your own particular consciousness, then. And so that portion of you that remains in non physical and connected to all that is has the advantage of the broader perspective, a long range view of your road ahead of you. It knows which one is the most delicious to you, which one is the most fun, which one is the most rewarding. It knows that in order to serve and in order to give, there must be a well that is full of that water, that energy, that life force. And so the answer then is to increase, for lack of a better word, expand your vibrational transmission out into this physical reality. And the way that you do that is by altering limiting beliefs, the energy of fear based limiting beliefs into and converting them into the opposing unconditional beliefs that will expand the energy of love within your framework. From this expansion, not only comes more clarity, but also comes a greater ability to be in service to others. Your creativity is going to start to multiply. You're going to get many ideas that are going to excite you. And you're going to be able to explore these ideas at a tempo and a pace that is pleasant and enjoyable to you, which is, of course, the most fun. So the question becomes, what limiting belief do you have that we can, for your purposes, create, alter, so that you can experience expansion here tonight? That expansion of energy, the creational energy we will call unconditional love, expanding your vibration of unconditional love within self. So let us take a limiting belief that you have and let us convert it and begin to create the expansion here, then.
Am I supposed to answer now?
That is correct.
Well, I mean, honestly, it just amazes me how this is all what I was getting earlier, but it's worthiness, what you're talking about. And right before this talk, I was taking a walk and I was hearing, we're limitless. And it's just beautiful. So thank you.
You are most welcome. Let us get down to work for a moment. Do you have a limiting belief that you would like to alter?
Just the unworthiness, or the limiting belief of that I'm not worthy of my spiritual gifts.
Which is very interesting because every human on this planet has them, you see. Many think that spiritual gifts, the demonstration of spiritual gifts, is something that is special or indicative of something different, when in fact, every human on this planet has natural spiritual gifts. And because it is an aspect of their existence and a reflection of their connection in physical to the non-physical through the energy of unconditional love, then, you see. Worthiness, a lack of worthiness, is an indicator that there are limiting beliefs about you that you believe. The energy of these beliefs is what causes the perceptual separation of you from feeling the resonance of your authentic energy more often in your physical daily life. For many, they have been told that they have to put others first because that would be the indication of someone who is kind and good, not understanding that that same message implies that others are more worthy than they are, which of course is not true. Some others have come to the belief through their interaction with other people in their lives, more often than not at young ages, that their ability to be worthy of love is directly connected to the acceptance of others. And that if that love is denied or withheld in some way, shape, or form, then there is a translation that is because they are not worthy, because someone else has deemed it so. And so there are many different beliefs that can cause the separation of self from your authentic self and lead to the lack of worthiness then. So let us look at one of yours. Why do you want to be in service to others?
This is a good question. It's just something that always resonated with me since as long as I can remember. It's just a part of me. But I do also resonate with being taught since I was young to put others first and to need acceptance, both of those, which totally makes sense. And I understand everything you're saying.
So then let us create the opposing belief. It is a better idea than to help yourself first. I can feel that that feels strange to you. And yet the ability to minimize the energy transmission of a fear-based limiting belief can be achieved with the creation of the opposing belief. It is better that I first help myself because I understand that by helping myself first, I will be better able to be in service to others. And so it is actually more important that I help myself first. That is one possible opposing belief to the important to put others before you. There are others, but that is a simple one that you can start with. The other opposing belief to the idea of your second, of other people's feelings being important, playing an important opinions rather, playing an important role in how you create your own spontaneous life then. The opposing belief is only my opinion matters on how my life is going. I am the one that has to be happy with me. It is acceptable that no one else or others may not be happy with me because they are on their own path as well, and they are learning and in the process of expanding themselves. And I know that they can do it in whatever way they wish to. And so I will take the same latitude for me the understanding that I give others, I will give to myself. And in this way, I understand my important, my opinion of me, of my decisions, of my path, of my life, how I want to create. My opinion is the most important one, more important than my parents, more important than my lovers, more important than my children, more important than my best friends. They will either continue to love me or not. But I know because I am an unlimited, powerful, divine being expressing the creative force of the universe in my physical life. Because I know this, I know that I'm the only one that I need to keep happy. I will continue to enjoy relationships with others, of course, but at the end of the day, where the line is drawn, I have to be happy with me first. You see how that feels very different than the two beliefs you discussed earlier.
Yes, thank you so
A
much.
divine being, you're welcome, a divine being who wants to be in service to others. This is a position of love. This is a position of assistance. This is a position of helpfulness. Then, this is a loving energy wanting to be of assistance. And the desire to help others cognitively, if you can understand this, the amount of others that you can help expands exponentially in correlation with the level of your own expansion of this energy, then, this creational energy within you. And so, if you really want to help others, then you see it as the most loving thing to do is to help you first. Because the more you practice this, the more people of your planet will be the beneficiary of your expansion. And if you want to help them because you love them, then you have to understand you must come first so that you can create the expansion within you. It is the difference between vibrating this amount, and I'm only using this for visual purposes, vibrating this amount of love, and you're only able to help this amount of people. But when you can vibrate this amount of love and then this amount of love, you see how the amount of people that you can be in service to also expands. Yes?
Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.